They have another one! They do have another one, okay. I mean, that just prolongs the inevitable, my friend. Straight up just prolongs the inevitable. So we're doing this. How many cards in here? 17. I do attack. And they scoop. Unstoppable slasher? Yeah, right. Very stoppable, brah. Very stoppable. What up, bro? What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in. I hope you having the most wonderful freaking day. Oh, today we're playing the most evil deck there is right now. It is just pure annoyance. You will hate it, but you will love how good it is. But before we get into that, hey, we're still on our way to 44,444. So if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. My arm hurts from bowling an hour, but it's fine. Hey, I played 10 games. And I did a new record of 176, which, you know, I'm bowling since, like, what? Was my 5th time going bowling, so I'm very, very happy with that. Very, very happy. But hey, we also still got this new hype function. If you want to check that out, you find that. Push the button. Let's see if it helps. But enough with the yammering. Let's get into the Am I Evil? Yes, I am. Hammering. If you don't know the song, well, you're missing out on a good darn song. So here it is. We're playing Riverchurn Monument together with Singularity Rupture. Yes, that might not be new, but it is super good right now. Why? Because there's so many Cover Aero, the mind-bitten decks that just mill themselves, and then at a certain point in time, you just go ahead and just freaking, you know, mill the rest of the deck for them as well. Very, very good. Very, very nice. I think that is the plan right now. And yeah, we got some new toys that make it the fight against Cover Aero decks even more valuable. For example, Detect Intrusion, which is Spider Sense, is one of my new favorite cards. It is actually super good. I totally underappreciated it. And now in a lot of decks where I have blue, I just add 1 or 2 and it's always performing overly. It's called overperforming? It's always overperforming, so that is very, very nice. You can counter the Cover Aero ability with this. You can also go ahead and just straight up counter the, you know, the Razor of the Dead ability with that. You know, that just brings back everything. You can just counter triggered abilities. And if not, you can just use this as a counter spell for instant and sorcery spells. Still pretty good. Still pretty darn freaking good. And you would wonder how many things actually are triggered abilities, but as soon as it goes to the stack, no, it should be a freaking triggered ability if, you know, they didn't activate it, because then it's an activated ability. Also, mana abilities are not triggered abilities. You get it. Let's say, for example, they play a, what's it called? Nowhere to Run on the battlefield, and they target your creature. Now you can, like, you know, counter the triggered ability. Pretty freaking good. And another new card that makes this deck very chunky is the Phenomena Recorder. This enters with 3 film counters. Also, it's Peter Parker's camera or something. And then you can remove a film counter for 2 mana, tap this, and copy a target activated or triggered ability you control. This, for example, is an activated ability, the Exhaust. And you just go ahead, copy that, bam! Now their whole freaking graveyard is gone. As soon as they have a quarter of their cards in there, it's fine, you know? Because then it will be a half, and then it will be everything. And that is very, very nice. Is that how it works? No? Well, sounds to me, though, that it does. You can do the math yourself. I think it's correct. The person that doesn't exist says no. Please, let us know down below in the comments who would win the fight of smartness. Also, Terminus of Return. This is a 2-mana variant of a 4-mana spell that people used to play in here, which makes black spells cheaper. This just adds 1 more mana, which in my opinion is better, because that way you can use a Singularity Rapture on turn 5. I say Rapture a lot. it's TikTok's fault. I don't even move around there. But hey, it's I heard about it still. I heard about the Rapture thing. So, you destroy all of the creatures, you know, you mill half their library, pretty good. Doing this on turn 6 is a little late though. It's fair, but it's late. So having the Terminus to do this on turn 5 is very good. Being able to do this on turn 4, even freaking better. So, the deck is not your typical straight up mill control deck that you usually see. I built my own version, and I feel like a lot of the cards that we have in here are usually not played that much, like Tishana's Tidebinder, for example. Also very good against the Caballero deck, but there's so many things that you can counter with this. You counter, you know, up to one target activated or triggered ability, so you can actually counter a Riverchurn Monument. You can counter Planeswalker abilities. You can do so many things, you know? I know Planeswalker ability is an activated ability, but a lot of people just are new to the game and don't really know too much about these very specific words. So it's something that you need to know. So if something like this goes to the stack, you can counter it with Tishana's. You can counter every ability on the stack but mana abilities. I once in a tournament, I will tell the story forever, somebody used a... They had a black and a green land, and they had a demolition field. And they wanted to destroy one of my lands to get themselves another colored land. But they were missing mana, so I was like, you know what? Let's counter that, actually. So you can counter the ability to destroy a land with this. They didn't get the land, they lost the land, I had a creature on the battlefield. It was delicious. Needless to say, I lost that, I'm joking, I won that game. So, how do we get cards in our hands? Consult the star chart, just the most broken 2-drop for blue right now. And stock up. Also very good. Also, I like the mustache on the dude. It's a very nice mustache. Will I ever have one of those? Maybe one day when I'm a little bit older. But right now, I don't believe I do. Of course, we're running a lot of counter spells with Phantom Interference and 3 Steps Ahead, which also can copy your Riverchurn Monument or your Phenomenon Recorder, because this doesn't say if you cast it, it will just enter. So if you need it, you have it. Verge of Persistence and Bitter Triumph are removal spells of choice. We do have the board wipes. This gives you life as well, so it's very good. And if you cannot destroy it with -3, you can still use the Bitter Triumph. It's very good. Deep-Cavern Bat, just still one of the best cards in black right now. It's tempo. It removes a card from their hand. You get a look at their hand. Sometimes you're sad about it. Sometimes you're very happy. So, yeah. Also, nice interaction that you never should forget is Riverchurn Monument together with the Deadly Cover-Up. Because once you mill them something that you don't want to see there anymore, you can remove it now with the Deadly Cover-Up, and that is very nice. By the way, the art still super good and one of my favorite arts in the whole freaking set. The set didn't have too much good art, but this was one of them. We're also playing Multiversal Passage. This card has overperformed. I like it. And 2 Jidoor. If you need a land, you can play it as a land. If you have the 6 mana, you can just straight up play this and mill half the library. So we have half the library milled here, half the library milled here. Here cards equal to the number of cards in the library. Very nice. We like that. So yeah. Also, of course, Restless Reef to give him the rest. So yeah, there we are. Deck is super nice. It's super evil though, so if you want to feel good about playing Magic, don't play this. Unless your reason for feeling good about Magic is the same reason I have, making other people miserable. I'm sorry, this is what it is, you know? If you can't play Magic, I'm happy. If I can keep you from doing anything, I'm happy. Hey, deep inside of my heart, I might be the master of Mono Black, but my heart beats an Asper. Hey, but that is all I have to say. So thank you so very much. This is Am I Evil? Yes, I am. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those Rapture games. We're up against K. Okay. Opponent goes first. Our hand is okay, even though we only have 2 lands, but we have enough to do on turn 2, and even on turn 3, but also we are on the draw, so... What do you think? Control? Yeah, control, okay. That's pretty good. Let's see your hand, please. So we're taking the Repurposing Bay. That way we're forcing him to use the Perilous Snare. And then we're using the other Deep-Cavern Bat. So here comes the Perilous Snare. Or maybe not. That is also super nice. We starting our plan? I want to keep up Tishana's Tidebinder against them. We need to find lands. We really, really need to find lands. I just put them in and I already drew 2. I mean, there's 3 of them in the deck, you know? The other spells that I have like 3 or 4 of I also have in my hand. So yeah. Alright. I would like you not to do that. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're still not finding lands, by the way, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Scary, even. Scary that with a 25 land deck, I am not able to find those lands. Not freaking able. Let's mill him. Mill him the foe. Oh, there was a synthesizer. Even the beautiful art. Alright, let's see what you're packing, dude. Let us see what you're packing. Yeah, that needs to leave. Oh, Mister, I am running the most broken artifact deck since Urza. Yeah, get out of here, man. Scooping to do Deep-Cavern Bat and relands. Get out of here. There will be a week in November where I'm most likely gone every single day. Like, that will be crazy. And it's a different city maybe also. We're up against Rubber Chief. Pfft. Look at Mr. Rubber Chief over here. Opponent goes first. I mean, I'm keeping this hand every day of the week. There will be a Deep-Cavern Bat coming down, and they will have no good decision to be making here. The Terminus. Not expect that. Well, in that case, let's do this. The slower a deck, the better for us, man. Oh. Oh. We just stock up here, right? What do we want? We want more Bitter Triumph. Is that an ability that I can counter with the Tishana or the Detect Intrusion? No, triggered not. But activated, right? Paying the price isn't activated. We will find out. For science. For science. If they have an untapped land, though, that would be bad. Villain. Wrench. Interesting. I don't think there's too much they could take here that would scare me. I would just slowly but surely mill them. It's when you unlock. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Let's just play this. Oh yeah, we're keeping up Tishana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are attacking in, which really doesn't concern me too much. And then we will see what else they're doing here. I can just destroy something. I can just mill them also a little bit. Lewis. I like that. I love it, to be honest. Really do freaking love it. Is 4 too much? Yes. I can just destroy the demon. 4 is too much. Our own Terminus is very, very good here. Okay. So we do have the win here if they don't have a frickin' answer soon. Alright, we're blocking here like this. Pay 3 life, get rid of you. If one of these is a counter spell, that's absolutely fine with me. But I guess that they will just make the demon here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they drew like a good counter spell of mine, I will be slightly saddened. Slightly. That is one of the cards you stole from me. Okay. Whatever you draw, I don't want you to have it. So good luck. Good luck, my friend. You need something really, really good here. You don't have blue. You don't have blue. They don't have blue. But look at what they found. They found a winning combo in the first 9 cards. Incredible. But you don't have blue. If they had a starting town or a multiversal passage, maybe. But they don't. They don't. That's crazy, right? Oh, they will be exiling their whole graveyard here. Alright, but you know, I'm still here to do stuff, so that's fine with me. What are you getting rid of, though? Like, I can counter this. Oh, they get rid of that? Okay. I can just counter the ability here. And you have what, 19 cards left? I have 21 cards left. I mean, that was like the only way for them to get out of there. And also they're like drawing a card every single freaking turn. So let us see what you're packing. Bro, what? Bro, what? I'm getting rid of the end here. Okay. Cruel Claws Heist. This will happen before any other effect. I have to Tishana's Tidebinder it. Otherwise, Tishana will be gone, which is no bueno. No bueno whatsoever. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I still had to play it. I still had to play it. They're taking the Virtue, which makes sense. What is this game, yo? What is this game? That was very good, thank you. And now what? They're just preparing to wipe the board again, I guess. Getting rid of Tishana's Tidebinder. Alright. Does that concern me? Not at all. Alright. Okay. I mean, look, they're drawing so many cards. We do have the Phantom Interference now as well, which isn't the best, but hey. How many cards in here? 5. But not enough. Oh, it is enough to trigger this. Okay. So if they want to do that, be my guest. Otherwise, I really don't think they can win. For as long as I do have the Riverchurn Monument, and they will never have another blue mana. Couldn't they have taken... Wait. Cast. So they cannot take lands, right? Okay. Oh, sadness. Absolute sadness. Alright. So the choice is theirs, you know, what they want to do here. They're just playing the Deadly Cover-Up once? Wait. Why did you keep... What? Why did you keep cards in there? What the heck? What is this game? Our opponent is so close, but yet so far. Like, there's just, like, literally nothing they can really do about it. What did they exile, by the way? Phenomena Record. They were so scared. They were so scared. How many cards in here? 5. Now it's 7. They're going to 10. Hey, we just need to survive this turn and we win. Just need to survive this turn and we win. I have 9 cards. And what are they supposed to do? Play their own Tishana's Tidebinder? That is 2 more cards gone. So we mill them here now. We keep up our Phantom Interference. Do I have Tishana's left? I have no more Tishana's Tidebinders left, right? No. Okay. What do I have left? 3 steps ahead, another Riverchurn. Yeah, it's still not enough. It's still not enough, friend. You should just scoop! They should just scoop, you know? That is all I have to say here. They should just scoop. All I have to say here. I wonder what these are. It would be so funny if the deck tracker would be able to read them. Wouldn't that be kind of brutal? 250 pile? I mean, that is just the way that these games go usually. How do they know about this, by the way? We still have 8 cards left. Even if they play another one, I still have 6 cards left. So they draw here. I mill them for everything they got. No more cards left. No more party left. Draw. Dead. Get out of here. We're up against Zeppe. Hey, Zeppe. Giuseppe, oh my lord, Christmas! Yes, but it's kind of weird now. Now that you said it, every single time now this card has appeared. Deep-Cavern Bat. Look at this bear. Just chilling out like there was nothing to do today, you know? Just hanging around, looking at his place where he will be rolling to. Are you here, opponent, or are you just like your bear? Okay, they're here. Let's make a black source. We have this. Understand. Does this count as a swamp? Yes, that is so good, man. That is so crazily good. Healer's Hawk. Let's get rid of their biggest threat here. For like a turn or two. I mean, okay. Okay. The thing is, though, the moment we wipe the board, you know... Stock Up was, by the way, like a very, very good addition to this. Okay. We're not even losing life to the Stock Up is amazing. I was just about to say no lands, but here is 1 land. Should we go double Riverchurn? Or I think I value the removal more. I think I do. No attacks. They're just playing Linden here. I mean, you can gain as much life as you want. I really, really don't care. We even got another Jidoor. So, let's play... Multiversal Passage for... Black again, pay 2 life. Play the Riverchurn. Pass the turn. Johnny's Pride Mate. Resolve. We'll just block the Linden here because I'm wiping the board afterwards anyways. So yeah, it really doesn't matter. Okay, pass into blocks here like this. Yes. Now we mill him some. And we mill ourselves for the deadly cover-up? Nah. We have enough. We have enough of everything. We just need to get here, you know? How much does this cost? 6. I can do this now. Deadly cover up. Wipe the board. Good day to you, sir. Hopefully draw a land or play the Jidoor afterwards. That is kind of a land, you know? So we play the Deep-Cavern Bat. See what they have. Alright. Alright, so we're playing the Jidoor here as well. Passing the turn. We're paying 3 here. Good idea, sir. Now we make a mill half of their library. And they scoop! Totally understandable. They could have found a 1-drop, you know? They could have found a 1-drop. I gave them a chance. I did give them a chance here. Could have found a 1-drop. We're up against Gandalf. That is what this says. If you disagree, you're wrong. Welcome to modern times of talking to people. If you disagree, you're wrong. Watery Grave. The Hatch Maze, alright. Okay. So we all know what this is. And we are, indeed, very much prepared for it. Get rid of the Fate Weaver here. And then we play the other one, you know? They do need to find a removal. What are they doing? Playing the Caballero now? I don't think so. Ooh. I mean, what good does the Caballero do them, you know? They don't want to do that right now. They just don't. Trust me. Wait, you have a counter... Their top deck was a counter spell. Unbelievable if it was. Really, really unbelievable if it was. Or a removal. Maybe just a removal? Looks like a removal. I don't know what's going on. But if they found a counter spell, that would be very saddening. Okay, so they're hoping to find a land here. I need to get all the lands, right? Yes. If they don't find a land here, though. An untapped... Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, wait, what? Ridiculous. They exactly needed to find an untapped land here. Exactly. That is kind of crazy. Kind of insanely crazy. This is why going second sucks. Where have you been? Where have you been? Yeah, I counted on them not having a land. That was my mistake. I counted on them not having a land. That was my mistake. Should have known better. Should have known better. Boo on me. Boo on me. So it doesn't make any sense that we're not finding lands, especially against Mono Red. They had the exact same amount as lands as we did. Opponent goes first. Well, at least this time we have a win con in hand. So, playing this as a black source, right? Yes. Okay, we're up against a Caballero deck. That is what we want to target. This time we will be smart. Keep back our counter spells and stuff. Let's try. They want to counter this. They can. Go ahead, bolt the bird. Okay. Alright, they have to do this now to find lands. That's very good. Did you find a land? You did. Beautiful. Okay, yo, Amodillo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So now slowly but surely we will just mill them. And we hope to find lands, you know? I think they just have another console to start. Oh my god! Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah. Look, how do we never find lands? Hello from Australia! Yo, you got 3 guesses! You got 3 guesses to guess where I'm from. Three guesses. So now we need to keep up our counter spells for other stuff. What was that? The heck was that? Another divert disaster. Bro. 25 lands. Europe somewhere? Yes. That counts as one guess. The moon? No, that doesn't count as a guess because... because it just doesn't. Alright. How about you don't? So now, game, how about you give me some land, eh? Is this real life? Is this real life? Look, there wasn't even a land until the next 3 draws. Like, what the heck, man? Legit, what the heck? Legit, what the heck? I'm so mad right now. Sweden? No. But thanks. I like Sweden. We're just passing a turn here. Until the next 5 turns or something. We can also copy the Riverchurn if we want to. Spellgyre? Yeah, go ahead and do that. Netherlands? Almost. Almost. But no. Yo, Surdy! How you doing? Hang out in chat. Have some fun with us. Okay. I think I would just be doing the same, you know? And what are they supposed to do here? They have nothing. Germany, yes! Yes, Germany indeed. It is Germany. I don't care about this. No, I don't care about this. It is indeed a Germany. Alright, how many cards in here? 16. I could get rid of the Riverchurns. But do I want to do that? Now let's see your hand, my friend. Let's see your hand. Nowhere to run. Okay. So they will have to use this. How should you have gotten it earlier? Bro, like, what is even going on here? What is even going on here, man? How do you draw all 3 of them so easily? Alright, we're getting this then. And milling you 2 more. You cannot counter anything right now. Let's find another Riverchurn. Wait. If they do find another Riverchurn Monument here, we're pretty screwed, but they need to find exactly that. Exactly off the top Riverchurn Monument. If they can do that, I needed to lose. The accent? I don't have an accent. I don't have an accent at all. Pfft. Canada Rye. More like, can you dry? I don't know what. I had nothing. I'm scared. Rogan's Botta Fett. Grimace! Yes, Grimace. If we didn't have the console to start charts, I would not keep this. Deep-Cavern Bat is very nice here as well. Alright. Bring in the bat. See what they're doing. Just getting rid of you here. What's the big whoop? So they can play 2 creatures here. And survey around. But I don't really care about that. Threw away the land. Does that mean they have another land? I don't really know about that. Virtue is very, very nice here. Let's use it on the Daug. The Daug is bringing him too much value here. And with this, I at least want to draw 2 cards later, you know? They found another Sephiroth off the top. I guarantee you that much. No, they didn't. All right. Yeah, why would you keep that back? Why would you keep that back? Okay. Ooh. Painless land. I like that. We're passing the turn. They can straight up just like block with the Bartholomew, with the Infestation Sage here. I really don't want to do that. Did you or did you not find another Sephiroth? Okay. Annoying, but not the end of the world annoying. So let's make our decision now. Is there a board wipe in here? Or some sort of removal? There is a land. And a removal. That's not good enough. Another one of those. Alright, we're passing here. We're still alive, which is all that matters to me, and we can still counter stuff if we want to. But just do this. And then what, you know? That's right, then what? Then what? Okay, I'm looking at 5 cards here. First 9 cards that I look at should have 1 board wipe, right? Yes. And also you? Oh my gosh. Blocking here like this. I hope we still live. One, two, three, four, 5. Another snarling gorehound. I don't know if we're dead or not. I don't think we are. Or are we? We're so dead. We are so dead. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Wait, we're not dead if I board wipe. We're not dead if I board wipe. Mr. Streamer, sir, first time I can get you live. Been following your content for a while on YouTube. Hello, pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm very happy about to hear that. Thank you very much. If they have exactly Erase the Past in their hand, which there is 3 of in here. They don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Down to 1 measly life, bro. Down to 1 measly life. Could they even have 1 here? Oh my god. The only life that matters is the last one? That is not correct. Every life matters. You are important. You are every single life out there. Be it an ant or an antelope. Be it a zebra or a zookeeper. All of them are amazing. But this person that we just beat, they're a loser. Get out of here! We're up against a crazy Dutchman. Glutenmergen? Oh my lord, Christmas! Yes, that is the worst version of good morning I ever heard in my entire life. And I heard a lot of them. Wait, Mina showed up? Yo! I didn't even see that. Hello, Mina. Here you go. Where are you're going me about? Well, there goes my Riverchurn. I didn't have chat open too much, so yeah. Is this a triggered ability? It is, right? Pass in a turn. Hello. We cannot have another one running rampant here, right? Nah, we can't. We can't. We just can't. I mean, what are they going to do here, you know? I do have enough time. But I do need to counter that. I do need to counter that. I really, really do. Okay, another land. That's no bueno, as we say in the business. No freaking bueno. Alright? That is, though, that is very bueno, as we say in the business. Very, very bueno. Okay, so there goes half of your deck, my friend. 1, 2, 3 unstoppable slashers have been seen, and a scoop. Bringing shame to Golgari. No grave remains open for you. I don't know where I was going with that. What I want to say is no zombies will rise for you. I just completely messed that up. I'm sorry. Excuse me. We're up against Urban Afro Blues. Christmas. Yes, Christmas. We do have this. So I can keep this actually, right? Yes. Oh, yes, we can. And then we play this and hope that we can copy the bat. Because that would be just so freaking funny. I don't have a black source. Oh my god. I'm sometimes not as good at this game as I think. Momentum breaker. Let's get rid of the bat. I still don't have a black source. I still don't have a freaking black source. Lord Skitters? Okay, I don't really care about that, to be honest. Do I ramp? Well, now I do. Now I absolutely do. Oh no, I don't have a bat anymore. Ah, shucks. Whatever will I do? Oh no. My bad. Unstoppable Slasher. Just stop. Slasher. Just stop. Just stop it. The very stoppable slasher? I mean... Pit of Offerings. They really, really hate the Cavallero deck, don't they? So we do stock up here, because we're very stuck up. Alright. We just Riverchurn Monument them. And then we win in 2 turns, question mark? You think I had enough? Mill him some more. I'm already on the 3rd in the same amount of time. I mean, that art for Singularity Rupture is one of the best artworks in the whole freaking set. Very stoppable slasher here. The Rot-Cursed Rakshasa. Alright, you gained life. Do you think they have, what's it called in hand? The thing in hand? You know, the spell that Deadly Cover-Up? They do have Deadly Cover-Up. They do have Deadly Cover-Up. Okay. Alright. They do have Deadly Cover-Up, but that means that they're losing their Unstoppable Slasher. Okay. Alright, fam. They got rid of my Rupture. They will see another Riverchurn in my hand, though. Slasher too busy tap dancing? It really is, right? Pay 2 life. Resolve? Why is my Tishana's Tidebinder trying to prevent me from doing that? I could have milled them 8 here, but I think that this is just the way to go. How many cards in there? 17. 17 cards left. They have another one! They do have another one. Okay, I mean, that just prolongs the inevitable, my friend. Straight up just prolongs the inevitable. So we're doing this. How many cards in here? 17. I do attack. And they scoop. Unstoppable Slasher? Yeah, right. Very stoppable, brah. Very stoppable. Rob gets a Vaco. Oh, me too. Me too. Still on the same game? Like, what rank are you in, if I might ask? If. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Are they going instant or sorcery? What do you think? Sorcery. Okay. Good thing we have enough instances. This only turns into a 4/4. Am I consulting the star charts here? Yes. Bit of Triumph is amazing. Alright, let us see what you're packing. No, you're not. Why are they never tapping this, by the way? So do you think we would find a land here? No blocks. We did find a land here. It's pretty good. So we're passing the turn. If I counter this, it doesn't really do a thing, right? Nah. We have to bid a triumph here. What am I discarding? It's the 3 steps, right? Because now we're playing sorcery speed here. I'm blocking here like this. We're going to 10. Then we can wipe the board and get rid of Zoodic Glyph. Oh, we can't. What am I getting rid of? The problem is Zoodic Glyph will still be on the battlefield once this dies. For whatever reason. I think I'm getting rid of the lab ship. What else do you have? More Zoodic Glyphs where this came from. Okay. Well, that is the worst thing you could have drawn here, my friend. Straight up. Straight up. Did I get rid of both of them? Yes, I did. Okay. I was just scared there for a second. For a second, I was scared. Novice Inspectore. Alright. I think we got this. I don't want to be that guy, but I think we got this. Virtue and a land, yes. So we're of course getting rid of the flyer. And I can draw a card, but I don't really care about that. The more they play now, the better. I like annoying decks. I don't know why. I just like him. Let's show them that the Rapture is happening. Wait. No, we're rapturing them. The Rapture is now! Oh my god, Australia Reclaimer? Is that you? You think they will find a creature? Well, whatever they find, I can just straight up destroy it. Oh my god, or I just win on the spot. That is also a possibility. That is also a possibility. Jesus. We're up against the Hammer. Is this the Hammer of Judgment? Opponent going first. I do not like, but I do like our hand here. I really do. We're going black here. We don't need to do anything. So either Deep-Cavern Bat or whatever, we do have answers. Well, I mean, there's a Deep-Cavern Bat for you now. Ew. That's ugly. That is very, very ugly. So we're just trying to mill them as much as we can, right? I will act like I have a counter spell. That's always good. That is always good to do. Alright, let's consult the star charts here once. Yes, we're only getting one card, but I need to find... Oh my god. Yes, I need to find that. I do need to find that. Alright. Okay. We are Counterspell City. Rapture is the event. Yes, exactly. Yes. Like, there were people saying that it was happening, right? There were people that are like, the Rapture is coming. Maybe that is why it's in my head. In my tiny Maloney head. Alright, we are attacking in. We didn't find a land here, but we are still in a good situation. Because we will be consulting the star charts. So they can Ultima here, and in response I can consult the star charts. Or I can just straight up consult the star charts. Okay. Land and ramp? No, they can destroy the ramp. So why should we do that? Very good. Very, very good. Okay, like, give me all the lands. Just give me all of the lands. Every single land I wanted. That is very fine with me. Because what are you doing? Playing Ketramos now? And then you just die, you know? That is the funny part. That is the funny part. It doesn't really matter, you know? Just doing this now. They need to draw exactly a deadly cover-up or they're dead. And I think I've seen at least 2. Yes. Do you have it? Is this one card a deadly cover-up? This is unreal! Unreal! Unbelievably unfreaking real, man. Wait, what? They're unbelievably unfreaking stupid, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They didn't exile their whole freaking graveyard? They still have, like, 2 cards left then. And then what? Like, they deal me 4 here. Oh no, please, don't deal me 4 damage! Hammer! You had to win! And they screw it, absolutely. Absolutely, I will allow that. Screw is allowed, because screws are just like, you know... Bro, now you're even drawing a card. What is your plan here? Just dying? Rest in peace. At least they're going out in style, man. Look how many answers they still found to my very specific deck. My friends. Get out of here. We're up against OG. Opponent goes for... We forgot to switch the deck. I forgot to switch the deck. I mean, now we have to play it. Okay, it's another freaking reanimator deck. Oh, okay. What is this? I would say bolt the bird. Always bolt the bird. Pff, turning permanents face up. You can suck it, bruh. Nobody's turning any permanents up. Alright, mill yourself. I like that. We got rid of the land. We can just stock up here. I'm not scared about anything. I want this land. And I do want to consult the star charts to find the rest of my combo soon. Are they even playing counter spells? Or are they just big stuff? Big stuff! So I just straight up forgot... Eldrazi, what? Okay. I hope that was worth it. I hope your whole deck is nothing but Eldrazi. Otherwise, this was not the smartest thing ever. Bit of triumph? No. First off, I have one, and second of all, I rather do... Oh my gosh, okay. I'm getting rid of this because they can play it. Now they need a land to play anything else. Okay. So here's the Watery Grave. Are we consulting the star charts here? Maybe. Z. Let them attack in once. Let them attack in once, because whatever they play here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They cannot play anything that's in their hand. Now we can consult the star charts. What do you have for 5 now? Ah, come on. But this only when it leaves the battlefield, right? Yeah. Still fine, because I still win next turn, so yeah. Or do I? I do still win next turn, so that's fine. Even if they play Yuna here, it won't be enough. It won't be enough. Does this give haste? No, right? No. Does not give haste. Did we see a counter spell? Not a single one. Yo, Raymond Dragon, thank you for the follow. Yeah, console to star charts is just so broken in this. So broken. You still lost the game, bruh. That is what is freaking up, man. Get out of here. I told you. It was evil. And I totally messed up the moment we finally encountered a Caballero deck just for being too greedy, man. Just for being too freaking greedy. But that is sometimes what you get. Sometimes you need to keep back the counter spell instead of just slamming everything down. Sometimes you're happy for being greedy. Sometimes you get ultra punished. And that is just what it is. So thank you also very freaking much. If you made it until the end, I really, really appreciate it. Please let me know by putting down a little Malone's Tidebinder. I would appreciate that. A huge shout out to my sponsors, Ultimate Guardian, Squarrow. They're kind of the same sponsor, but there's still two entities. We're still giving away Squarrows. And, you know, at the streams. So join in there. Hang out. We even gave away this... very limited SpongeBob the Flying Dutchman. He has a little sword in his hand. I love these so much. I will be doing something very special with Squarrows also at the Spielemesse in Essen. So if you are there, which I know some people are, it's cool, you know, it's an international event. Come say hi. You can win a lot of prizes. But until then, remember, my friend, that if you're waking up tomorrow morning and see a beautiful face of yours in the mirror, that all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.